Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Greetings. AliShanMao here. Sorry that I'm a little bit late. The connection wasn't very strong from my streaming software to the YouTube, live stream. But glad everything is working. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this live show. Yes, I have been flying RC helicopters, and one is sitting right here on the table, as you can see. The old good Blackhawk UH-60 RC helicopter with 4 blades. I'm showing you this helicopter because the new helicopter that we're going to talk about in this live show is very much related to this one. And you all know I posted a review of this one. Is YuXiang E200, I believe, UH-60 coming from YuXiang. So I'm going to put it down. You're going to watch a video of this helicopter because you requested a scaled flight video. There are going to be 2 scaled flight video of this helicopter coming very, very soon. And we will also be talking about questions and answers, which is a section of this live show. So stay tuned for that as well. Let me just quickly give you what we're going to talk about in this show, is that the YuXiang company, the upcoming F180 Coast Guard helicopter, the upcoming direct drive dual brushless motor E180 V2 helicopter, not YuXiang, please remember that. We're going to talk about the features that the manufacturer has promised for these helicopters. We're going to talk about pricing and some of the specs that are probably not online, or maybe somewhere they are online, but I'm going to talk about in this live show as well, so you know that. I'm going to watch a little bit of video provided by the manufacturer, but hey, don't worry, the helicopters will come to me inshallah as soon as possible. As soon as they have first samples, they're going to send it to me very, very soon, in a couple of days or the beginning of next month, and I'll give you a complete hands-on flight video, detailed flight video and reviews of that helicopter, and we will see the features and everything that we're going to talk about in this live show are going to work exactly as they promised or not, and if those helicopters are going to be up to our expectations or not, and according to all these features. And we're going to talk about what I feel and what should be good or bad, something like that. And in the end, we'll do the questions and answers. So let's talk about the helicopter. Let me just turn on one of the media files. Just a moment. Let me bring this file a little bit close. Just close it down. And you can see this is the helicopter US Coast Guard that is coming your way very, very soon, the YuXiang F180 S. So we're going to start talking about begin with this helicopter. I'm going to show you some of the pictures, and we're going to talk about some of the specs of this helicopter. So let's get to it. Let's begin. Where is the window for the pictures? Let me just hold on. If I move it away, hope nothing moves away. All right, so according to the pictures, as you can see, this thing, I think I have to just make this one slightly bigger as well right here, so I can show you a picture of this and the helicopter as well. Now, if you look closely, YuXiang is going to release the F180S, and let me just open the rotors right here, and if you look at it, you would say, hey, this is exactly a brand new UH-60 Blackhawk helicopter. So just some body change and color change. What is different in this and that picture right there? So this is what, yes, I'm going to talk about in this video, and I'm going to show you what is different in this upcoming helicopter. So we're looking at the pictures, I believe. I hope I didn't move that thing away. These are the pictures right here, okay? Just some of the graphics. I'm also wondering, what are these 2 little cameras on front? Apart from the FPV camera down there, of course we're going to talk about that as well. And what are these 2 kind of sensor or cameras on the nose And right now, so far, I have no information about that, if they are just a decoration piece or, you know, some kind of collision avoidance sensors in the future, maybe. I'm not sure about that. So let's move, and you can see that we'll watch the video as well. Let me just go back, and here's the product information according to this, as this product is coming out. YuXiang F09S. We were going to talk about what is YuXiang, who is YuXiang, and what they are and what they are doing. So stay with me in this video as well. So F09S, the item name, model 2.4 GSD. It's going to have its own radio control that will offer you about 350 meters distance. For flying FPV, obviously 350 is something we don't want, but hey, I believe if we can fly this with Radiomaster TX16S, we can fly that, I mean this right here, F09S with Radiomaster TX16S as well. So let's go with it. The weight of the helicopter, 438 grams with the camera, very, very nice. Composite material, 14+H, live poly battery, 11.1 volt, 1350 milliamp 30C, which is almost the same thing right here. Okay, charging time 75 minutes, flight time 9 to 12 minutes, and available parts, etc., etc. So 425 millimeter blade length, almost the same. This guy also has this thing. 420 millimeter, 120 millimeter. I believe there's no change right there. 5.8 GHz image transmission. This is what we were actually waiting for. The helicopter FPV, and people, it's right here. Yes, I like it. I really, really like it. I really would love to try it. And what I want to say is what YuXiang did, the very, very, you know, useful decision, very wise decision, is that they didn't go with 5G Wi-Fi and turned it into a toy. They went with a standard 5.8 GHz transmission. So guess what? We can use our 5.8 GHz video goggles. So if you fly drones, FPV racing drones, FPV, and you already have the FPV goggle, you're good to go. You have LCD screen, 5.8 GHz video receivers. I mean, you name it, you can use it and enjoy flying the helicopter, you know, F09S with your video goggles and enjoy FPV. And of course, they have more information here about the 800 TV line definition of the camera, M7 lens, and I believe 150. Let me just double confirm, like double check right here. There's 150-degree FOV as well. I've got some information as I was speaking to the manufacturer on WeChat. I have something right here, some additional information that I can actually provide regarding the camera. It is a 5.8 GHz micro FPV camera with 1x4 inch CMOS sensor, 800 TV lines, M7 lens, 150-degree FOV. You know, field of view. NTSC and PAL is an option. Output impedance is 50 ohm, and output signal strength is 13 plus minus 1 dBm. It has 40 channel video system, and antenna is 5.8 GHz, 3 dBi antenna. I believe we should have some option to change that as well. And basically it's just a small FPV system, as you have seen, stuck under the nose of the helicopters, like all-in-one FPV system, which powers from the same place on the battery where we have the light on the battery. So if I pick something like, I pick this battery up, as you are watching right here, this battery has a light, okay? And if you disconnect the light, this port on the battery is giving out 5 volts, and they are powering the FPV system out of that battery right there, and you're able to do FPV. Now let me see if there's any more information right there. Sorry guys if I'm not watching the live show. I'm welcoming you right here. I just want to give you all nice, important information first, and we're gonna come back to the question and answer section on the live video right there. Okay, so maximum output power. Yes, this is what a lot of people will say. Hey, you're powering an FPV system directly from the helicopter battery. It will reduce the flight time. Well, it is only 25 milliwatts, so don't worry, it won't take much power, and it will still give you about 100-200 meters range FPV, which is not bad. And if you actually use directional antennas like patch antennas or something like that. Let me see if I can pick up my video goggles. I believe I could. Give me a moment. I want to show you something on that video goggle. Okay, I got it right here. So I actually get very, very good, let me just put this off and put this on right here so you can see. On my FPV video goggles right here, as you can see, these two Shield ORT antennas. Okay, this is my setup right here on this SkyZone 04X FPV video goggles. I have this Shield ORT antenna in two directions, and these are directional patch antennas, and then I also have a rubber duck antenna, and I'm running, I believe, Foxeer Wildfire on the module bay right here. And trust me, I fly 25 milliwatt all the time on my FPV setups, and I've flown FPV whoops as well. And I can tell you, sorry, it just cut off, I believe, and I can tell you that I get very, very good range, 100 to 200 meters line of sight, not a problem at all. And for helicopters like this, you want to do FPV, or helicopters like these, that is a very, very good range to start with. So 25 milliwatt is really very good. Now, if we proceed more further, just give me a moment. We have left and right doors that can be moved, not completely open, moved just like we had on this boy right here. And then we have intelligent flight functions. Okay, so we have GPS. Yes, that's good news for beginners, because GPS plus optical flow, you will have a helicopter that will hold position and altitude at the same time. And also they are giving you fail-safe features like fencing, very, very good option for beginners. Fencing, auto return to home, low power auto return to home on demand, and signal loss auto return to home. So this is going to be absolutely a charming thing coming out our way for FPV and all the helicopter lovers, because you're getting both of the worlds together, actually three worlds together. You're getting a helicopter that is capable of doing 3D, it's a collective pitch helicopter. You will get a helicopter that has GPS features. You're getting a helicopter which has fail-safe features, so you won't lose, and you have the helicopter with the FPV as well. So you're getting all the worlds together. It's going to be really a very nice product coming out. Now here are some more details. I'm just going to skip it. Now look at the radio control they are offering together with this system. Okay, so looks like YuXiang has developed this radio control right here. So you have self-stabilization switch, manual mode switch. Okay, you have a heart-shaped flight. I'll show you some video right here. You have a circle point of interest flight. Okay, and you have throttle high and low feature here, then aircraft unlock, that is motor arm and disarm, optical flow mode, that is if you want to fly indoors, you can fly it with optical flow mode. You want to fly with GPS stabilization outdoors, you can do that, and auto return to home. So this is the radio control, which they said is offering about 350 meters control range. Okay, and there's one more thing that don't forget, it has two-way transmission. That means it has a telemetry as well. Okay, so telemetry means you are getting data, flight data from the helicopter. So you're getting information like how much aircraft battery you have left, what is the GPS icon quality. Give me a moment, my kitty is missing me. Hold on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Okay. Sorry guys, my kitty was missing me. It's right here. You're missing me, okay? You don't like me to close the door. Okay, look at that. This guy has become big, man. This guy came very small and is big now. Okay, so yeah. Oh, no biting. We are live. Okay, don't bite. We are live. people watching, no biting. Okay, so you can watch you know, GPS quantity, if your helicopter is returning to home. You can have flight modes, remote control battery, of course, and you can see that distance, altitude, the speed. This is really nice. I tell you that the speed, the altitude, and distance even is told, I mean, shown right there on the radio. Is a very, very nice information right there. Okay, after that, well, there are some more pictures right here. So now let's move on to, hold on, let me give you a video so that we can watch it, and at the same time, I'll do, you know, commentary on that. Okay, so here we have the video. I'm sorry, I had to remove the and I'm using this video with the permission of the, oh, no biting, with the permission of the you know, manufacturer. This is their video and I have permission to use it, and I will do my commentary on this. No music right there. Okay, so F180S, as you can see, GPS features, they actually did a very nice formation flight. And yes, this rotor head, they are also claiming that it's a CNC main rotor head, composite carbon fiber frames. Well, that is something nice. And you know, there's more information that I will see on the phone, and of course I will give you. So here you can see the helicopter is doing a heart shaped flight. If probably we had no winds and we could add a smoke system on it, maybe we can draw a heart in the skies. I am not sure if this is really a very charming feature or will bring a girl to, you know, let you win a heart of a girl, but it's still, hey, that's nice. So the other feature is the round flight. As you can see, the helicopter is doing point of view flight. So it's a good thing. I mean, it's a standard feature in many of the GPS drones and the helicopters. You're biting me again? Come on, dude, don't do that. I know you want to play, so... If I leave him here on the table, he's gonna mess things up. So you just saw the position hold, optical flow hold, now real-time image transmission 5.8 GHz. Come on, man, your mouth is so stinky, okay? Go brush your teeth. Okay, so yes, now here is the thing. There is fencing, okay? So once the battery of the helicopter gets low, you automatically get a 20-meter altitude and 25-meter distance fencing on your helicopter GPS system. So you cannot get your helicopter to go too far because the battery is going low. This is really, really very nice feature right here. We'll give it a try and see how it works once the helicopter comes in my hand for sure. And also, then there's a second level of low power failsafe where helicopter will automatically return to home. So these are really very, very nice features on the helicopter regarding the safety, so you won't lose your helicopter. How well these features will work, we are definitely gonna give them a test, of course. And of course, there's an on-demand you know, return to home, and you can see wind resistance is really, really nice on this helicopter according to their test. Now, this is not it. This is not it. They are also releasing a 3D version of helicopter, and I'm gonna show it to you. They are, just a moment, let me just set the file up for this one. Right here, I believe that's the file. Okay, so we're gonna go to you know, right here on F180 V2, sorry, F180 V2, which they are gonna release also with all the same features. Now this is definitely, you have watched YuXiang E180 dual direct drive brushless motors, you know, helicopter, 3D helicopter, which is a direct competitor to OMP M2 Evo and S2 Legend. And now this F180 V2 coming from YuXiang has all these GPS features which I have described just now on the F09S. So they have all the similar kind of features on this helicopter as well. Okay, so one moment, let me just set my views right here because it's right under my subscribe icon. Sorry for that. So this is what one more helicopter coming, and it will also have the same features, and you can also fly FPV. Now the question is, how good is F180 V2 for doing manual 3D? We're gonna find that out very, very soon. So I'm just gonna turn off this media file and get my view bigger right here, so we can move on to more information about these helicopters, and we're gonna move on to question and answer session. Okay, so some of the information that we wanted to know right here, just a moment, is yes, the injection mold shell, as you have seen in this helicopter as well, injection mold shell, CNC rotor head. This is what they are saying. I believe we had a plastic rotor head on this helicopter right here. Now they are claiming there will be a CNC rotor head. Man, that's gonna increase the prices a lot. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about the prices as well. Stay with me right here. Just a moment, there's one more thing that I'm completely forgetting here, which I saw, but it's kind of went out of my view right here. I should have written it down. Yes, okay. So let's talk about what are the improvements in these helicopters. I mean, if you look at the picture you just saw, that is exactly the same thing with different color scheme. So I have been told that the improvements are the software. The software is very, very important. Greetings, Mr. Seos. Software is very, very important. So flight controller has no change. The flight controller, except that they said that F180 V2 flight controller, as per my knowledge from the factory, they said that it is compatible with Mikado helicopters and OMP M2 helicopters. Compatible with, what does that mean? There's not much information more than that. I'm also looking for more information. Compatibility means maybe you can put that flight controller in M2 or Mikado helicopter, and you can easily fly those helicopters as well. By the way, Mikado is also going to release a training helicopter, 200 size, I believe, very, very soon. So this is one thing. There's no change except that compatibility on F180 V2 flight controller, and flight controller on Blackhawk, on coming Blackhawk F09S Coast Guard version, is that it has improved software, and then you have a GPS addition, people, and the optical flow on the bottom. So you have optical flow and you have GPS and you have improved software. Just give me a moment. I need to get my cat out. Hold on. Come on, come on, come on. Go. All right, sorry for that. I'm back right here. The kitty wanted to go out. Hello from Great Britain. Hello, Droner. Welcome to the live show. Thank you very much for being here. So yes, we are talking about what is different, what is upgraded. So number one is the flight controller software. Hold on. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Okay, why not? There's enough video. Okay, well, there will be some buffering probably. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna, bring the live stream. Hopefully the live stream will come back, because I believe my, VPN software is having some trouble right here. So we are back to 17 megabits per second, 15, 30. Okay, so hopefully we are back on. Oh man, the perks of living in China right here. Anyway, so we were talking about the upgrade. So that is one upgrade. The software is different, and then we have a GPS addition, and we have the addition of optical flow, and then all this FPV system add-on, and all the features that I have just described. Okay, so this is this. Now next we're going to talk about the pricing. The pricing so far, I don't have much information except that for, man, I know, pandemic has really caused a whole lot of things, and then came the, the war going on and inflation and rising and stuff like that. So the pricing is going to be 500 plus US dollar for F09S, that's a blackhawk version, and 400 plus US dollar for the F180 V2 version right here. Let me see what is happening with my live stream data, because it keeps giving me. Do we have to do I believe we are back on. Is it? Hello? Okay, my streaming software is showing that it's attempting to reconnect, but my YouTube is showing there is an excellent connection. So something is definitely going on. But my YouTube. Anyway, we're waiting for the question and answer section of this video. I mean, live feature, and what we would expect. My ideas about these helicopters. We're gonna wait for that. So maybe I will have to disconnect this stream, and it's working. Yes, I know. I don't want to end the stream, but my software is actually showing a lot of errors right here. Anyway, I will continue as far as if it is still going on. I will continue on this one. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is what we were talking about. First, we were talking about the price, the 500 plus US dollar for F09S version, and 400 plus US dollar for F180 V2 version. I think the prices are still steep. Prices are still high, and I was speaking to a manufacturer, and they said they are doing their best to maintain the price, but still, I mean, they also have to pay for many things, and they are doing their best to keep the prices low, and I hope they will keep the prices as low as they can bear it. But anyway, let's see what will be the final price. After the price, there will be probably some competition as well. That's where I'm going to talk about the YuXiang. Who is YuXiang? Well, now let's talk about the YuXiang company. Mr. Long, Aaron is a very good friend of mine, and he has a company. He has been releasing E180, E150, all those Yixin helicopters that you have seen before on my channel. You watch the videos, the Yixin helicopters, they're all coming from YuXiang company. And this blackhawk was also coming from YuXiang company. So definitely you're gonna watch the Yixin version of Blackhawk Coast Guard and Yixin version of 180 V2. You're gonna have those helicopters as well there on Yixin on Banggood. And let's see what price Banggood will offer, if they will have any discount codes or not. And Mr. Haha, yes, Haha, big shout out for Mr. Haha right there. Here you go, Haha, hope you're happy, man. Stay happy and stay safe. So yes, I hope that Banggood will keep the prices lower on Yixin version and have some discount codes. I'm also trying to make these helicopters available on a different sales channel, so you can order from there. And of course, YuXiang will be selling on their own different channels as well. So for sales wise, they will be coming on different channels. Don't worry on that. Now, what do I think about these helicopters with GPS features? Well, as I mentioned, with GPS feature, this helicopter, you're always welcome, Mr. Haha. Well, this helicopter is really good helicopter. It's easy to fly with 6-axis gyro, and F09S is gonna have a 6-axis gyro as well, plus GPS and optical flow. So it's easy to fly for beginners, but when you add a GPS and optical flow on helicopters like this, it becomes piece of cake to fly. Anyone can fly it. But then there's no learning. I mean, learning curves get very slow when you talk about, you know, GPS helicopter, because you rely on GPS helicopters all the time. And I mean, you rely on GPS features all. But the good thing is that you can easily learn to fly, and once your orientations are corrected, you can learn to fly in manual mode, or you can start learning to fly these helicopters in manual mode, and as soon as you make mistake, switch it to optical flow or GPS mode, and that is like a fail-safe. And then you have FPV and auto return to home. So if you make any mistake, you can even activate RTH. And if your battery is going low and you're far away, helicopter will come back. So there's a peace of mind that you're not going to lose the helicopter with GPS features. Your helicopters are always going to come back, and you have this fail-safe that, you know, quickly flick a switch and your helicopter gets stabilized and holds its position right there while you take care of your trembling hand and get back to the controls. So this is good about GPS helicopters. What I was now what I worry about, it's not that I don't like that, but what I worry about, and I hope the you know, manufacturers are also listening. Number one, the higher prices. I'm worried about higher prices. I hope they will keep it you know, price friendly and affordable. Then the next thing is availability of parts, and how cheap and how good the parts are, because definitely sometimes we do crash the helicopter, sometimes we get bad parts. So how easy the parts are available, and you know, get the parts shipped, and stock is there for the parts, and what is the price and quality of the parts. Another thing I noticed that there are some cosmetics on the helicopter. If you look at this, similarly, that helicopter also have a lot of cosmetics, and like these windshield wipers and this, you know, these things, they are very, very easy to break, and the fuselage is very easy to break when you crash these helicopters. So I hope they will actually improve that helicopter's fuselage as well. And the last thing that I'm really, really worried about is the quality of software. This is a very important thing, people, because having to have GPS and all these features, really, wow, it's good, it's nice. But when you have GPS glitch, you get fly away. A helicopter out of control, fly away. But then you have fencing, which activates only when there's low battery. Well, they should have given us something that we activate fencing before takeoff, no matter we have full battery or not. Fencing is always on for beginners, so that anything goes wrong, helicopter will never go far, but stop and return to home once reached to the fence. This is something that they need to program in their software. So how good is the software? If there are going to be any GPS glitches, how easy it is to compass calibrate. How, I mean, remember Flywing FW450, you have lots of trouble doing the compass calibration with the GPS, I mean, with the USB cable connected, and you have to rotate the helicopter in 20 different ways. Come on, man. Well, they made it very, very simple now, but before it was like that. And I can tell you, the compass calibration on the upcoming YuXiang helicopters like these is going to be very, very easy. All you need to do is hold the helicopter, I mean, after putting it into the compass calibration mode, hold the helicopter, rotate the fuselage, then hold the helicopter down and rotate the fuselage, and that's all. So compass calibration is going to be easy, but I am going to worry about a little bit if there are GPS glitches or not. I hope they will take care of the software and give it a good testing before releasing this helicopter. Now, I'll be getting this helicopter very, very soon, inshallah, and I'll be posting a complete video review in details for these helicopters. And inshallah, you will watch those videos on my channel, complete detail reviews. Now, I'm going to spend about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for the questions and answers. So let's focus on the live chat right here and see how what are the questions, if there are any. Thank you very much for watching all this. If you have any question, you can always put in the comment section or right here on the chat. So we started with Rubin Raj, who says, bro, I broke my V950 today. It's very hard to fly. Well, Raj, you have a good news now, man. You have GPS and optical flow helicopters coming. get one and you don't have to break one, because they will fly all by themselves for you, and you can easily, you know, learn to fly and train yourself. Junebug RC says hello. Hello Junebug RC, thank you for watching this live show right here. Apache Smoke Wounded Sniper, what kind of name is that, man? That's a long name. It looks like a gaming channel right there. Good afternoon from Holland, good evening or good night from China. Right here we have 9:30, and Pedro from France. Hey France, I hope everything is okay in France, because we saw the news. There have been a lot of you know, clashes and protests and things are going on against inflation. Hey man, really, I can tell you, inflation is everywhere. We are also facing inflation right here in China. Inflation is everywhere. It's in whole world. Everything is good. And we have another Francis from Holland. Hello, another one from Holland. Hello from China. I hope you are enjoying this show. CJB405 say, hope they do a non-FPV version, prefer a lower price and non-FPV. Look what MGX Hypergo did. They offer it as a separate kit. As yes, they have two different versions. One is FPV ready to fly version, and one is non-FPV ready to fly version. I also suggested to the manufacturer today when I was talking to them on you know, WeChat. I told them they should also release PNP, no FPV version, and just PNP FPV version. So we can just buy a helicopter with 1 or 2 batteries, with or without FPV system, bind it to our Futaba or Radiomaster TX16S, and start flying. So this way they can keep the price really low, because not many people actually want a helicopter which comes with another radio control, especially a stock radio control with 350 meter range only. I mean, it's charming to have that telemetry, you know, altitude, GPS, and the speed, but hey, I would still be happy to have a PNP helicopter and fly it with my Radiomaster TX16S or Futaba and save some cost. So I did tell them this, and I hope they listen to me. Next we have greetings, man. Thank you very much, Droner, from Great Britain. I hope everything is okay. Junebug RC, you are from Florida. Nice. I hope everything is good with you there in Florida. How is life? I heard in USA things are also getting tough. I hope everything is good with you. Okay, Rick Roberts, are there any more RC affiliate discount groups on Facebook for discount codes? Seems like, yeah, man, RC groups are having really difficult time nowadays. I can tell you a lot of RC channels are having difficult times, like ours as well. These are difficult times, but inshallah we'll get out of this. So we all have to stay strong and continue doing what we do. I am trying to also arrange the sales of F109S and F180 V2 helicopters on a different channel on my upcoming e-shop, inshallah, and we'll try to offer discount codes and good pricing as well with a good shipping costs. So stay tuned for that. Of course, I will do my best for offering another sales channel. When are you going to post unboxing for J11 RC plane? J11, you mean the one which is that J11? I don't know. That is one seaplane. I'm not sure if the J11 is coming or not, but if it came, I will definitely do it. Rick Roberts said, GPS like is the introduction to 6-axis gyro. People were scared, but this became the standard. Yes, it is becoming a standard now, and it's becoming better and better, smaller and smaller. I hope they choose a very good GPS with GLONASS and, you know, M8 and something like that. If they got a very good GPS antenna, GPS system, we'll have no issues. And this is getting a standard. We had drones before without GPS, then came the GPS, then came the GPS drones, and now we have helicopters, and GPS system is coming to helicopter. So this is a very, very good thing. Rick Roberts says, will it have GLONASS? That's what I was just saying. I hope they have it on GLONASS as well. So I will double check, and once we get more information on what kind of GPS system, I will definitely post on this video comments as well. For tips for starting RC, definitely I can do another video on how to start RC. Stay tuned for another live show coming very soon on my channel, where I will talk about getting nostalgic. I will talk about how did I get started with RC? What was my first RC like? What kind of models I was flying as a beginner? So that video and live show is coming very, very soon, and that live show is going to give you a lot of ideas on how to get started in RC. It's a huge field, and you need to see what you like and get into that one only. Okay, all right, man. Everybody, thank you very much for watching this live show. It's getting around gonna be 10 o'clock, and I gotta prepare for sleep. Kids gotta go to school, and we have to get up early in the morning, and a lot more things to do, a lot more videos to make. Of course, I have requests. I'm also doing some short videos on how to fly RC helicopters. I'm going to do some short video tutorials so people get very quick video tip, and they follow that tip. Each video will have like one kind of tip and one kind of a skill learning, and you can learn right from those short videos and fly and enjoy your RC helicopters. What was your first plane? Well, make a guess, Mr. Max. What was my first plane? And I don't want to break the surprise for the next upcoming live show, where I will show you all the pictures and everything. So stay a little patience. The live show is coming soon. Just let me know in the comments as well what time is best for the live shows, like 9 p.m. at China time at night. I normally don't have good speed on internet, but in the morning I have very good speed on the internet on the VPN software, and I can have very, very good stream connection. Yes, how did I get to RC hobby? We will discuss every such question in that coming live show. Okay, all right, so stay tuned, people. Thank you very much for watching this video. Of course, all my live show has buy me a coffee button right there. If you like, you can always buy me a coffee. Coffee is always welcome. And thank you very much for all your support and watching my videos. Many more videos and more live shows coming your way. Because I crashed so many helicopters, still learning. Learning is a big curve. Ask me in the next live show how many helicopters I have crashed. A new RC crash is coming very, very soon. I crashed my F-14 Tomcat, the fatty jet. Oh man, I'm really sad about it. You're gonna watch that video very soon on my channel. So stay tuned. Thank you very much, Max. Thank you very much, everybody, for your support. Stay subscribed to my channel. Do turn on all the notifications by hitting that little bell icon, okay? Thank you very much, people. Have a good night and stay tuned. As soon as F180 comes in my hand, I'll be posting a review. For now, you're gonna watch some very good videos of Blackhawk coming soon on my channel. Have fun and good night. Post more questions if you have in the comments, and I would love to answer that. Good night, people. Stay safe and have fun.